Okay, so it's been a while since I made a video on the actual Epic Only Arena. This is actually a team that I've been using again to climb after a short break that I have taken. And I gotta say, this is probably better than the one that I initially shared with you guys with the healer. There was a lot of comps that kind of went with a quote-unquote one-shot variations, and I took that and I just replaced basically Parfait with Captain Caviar because he is an absolute beast. And I gotta say, so far I have almost 100% win rate. I don't think I have lost. And with this one, I should be going back to Grandmaster 3. So let me just show you guys. As you can see, we do not have any Jelly Watch because quote-unquote one shot. All right, let's go. All right, so here we go, guys. You can see it's gonna be the same pretty much everything, except again we just have Captain Caviar. Captain Caviar right there takes the feather buff and then is able to use the skill once again, and pretty much with that just shreds through everybody. And now it's just remaining of Choco Drizzle versus the enemy Choco Drizzle. We have Financier, but in the end we have the Rebel, which should allow us to win here, guys. And with that, we get about 30 trophies. And you guys can see right here, Rebel did do a lot of damage because of the fact that he was alive for a while. But we also do have Choco Drizzle and Captain Caviar. Captain Caviar used like 2 skills and bam, 4 million damage. This guy is an absolute beast. You have to use him if you have him, especially with the Magic Candy along with Choco Drizzle, because if he gets everyone down, she is able to have that ability to use her strike. And then also when they do die, she gets a cooldown reduction as well. Alright guys, so I think we need one more battle, so let's do this one and then I'll show you guys the topping. Alright, here we go. So it's the Parfait one that I shared with you guys. I'm gonna be honest, the Parfait one is pretty easy to beat. The one you might want to watch out for possibly is going to be the one with Silver Bell. Silver Bell does actually do kind of well against a one-shot variation of comps from what I have seen and tested. So watch out for those just in case, because, you know, again, Silver Bell does add the damage resist, and then it might prevent you from actually, you know, killing them off. So just keep that in mind. And there we go, guys. We should get Grandmaster 3 here. Slowly starting to climb again. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time with the tickets, but you know, we'll try. But let's go into the topping here, guys. Again, if you want to see the entire thing, it's exactly going to be the same as the previous video. So if you guys already have that built, then it's gonna be good. If you guys don't have Camellia, a lot of people ask me if there's any replacement. It's going to be burnt cheese. Burnt cheese is going to be the other variation, I would say, with a 2-second start in order to basically stun the enemies, and then you start it off with Revel and then Financier and then just down the line again. So if you guys don't have Camellia and you're not using the full-on Swift Chocolate, then I would recommend someone like Burnt Cheese. But I would recommend Burnt Cheese to have a full solid almond with some extra damage resist and cooldown in order to just kind of survive. You can get 2 seconds really easily now because you have biscuits. So it would be the better option, in my personal opinion, to use with a damage resist, so solid almond, and then extra attack speed, so that you are able to get that skill off really quickly. But again, full Swift Chocolate for our Camellia, full Swift Chocolate for our Rebel, with the cooldown as well for the 2-second start. We have Financier with the full Swift Chocolate as well with a 3-second start, or more cooldown the better it is with damage resist and other you know, defensive stats. So keep that in mind. And then of course you want to have at least plus 10 on the Magic Candy. Choco Drizzle, there are variations going on right now, so people are trying to use, like, you know, Swift Chocolate. Some people are using Syrian Raspberry. I would personally say for builds like this, going with the Syrian Raspberry is better because, one, you are going to be able to do more damage from the first initial skill, and then with that you're going to be able to get the cooldown reduction if you guys kill off the enemies, and then you know, able to do more damage with the final strike, the Choco Drizzle strike thing that she has. So I would say Syrian Raspberry better. And of course, if you guys can get some extra damages as bypass, I would say that is probably the best option for the biscuits. So that is what I have. And then Captain Caviar, of course, is going to be with the damage resist and attack, because of the fact that he is going to be in the last one to pretty much use the skill. you want him to have damage resist, so he at least survive until he's able to use the skill. And if he dies, then he takes a feather, and then he's able to explode the enemies. So the Biscuit, I would say damage resist bypass is the best for any of the damage dealers pretty much to use, because they are able to shred through the enemies, especially with right now the effect that we have of the cookies having 50% extra damage resist as well. I would say that is gonna be important to have some damage resist bypass. That is going to be making a big difference, so keep that in mind. I would say again, if possible, to watch out for the silver bells, just because of the fact that silver bells again is able to put that damage resist, but against most of the other comps, I would say it works pretty well. This one has the burnt cheese, so let's see how we do on this one. So this one's actually using a burnt cheese instead of a fin and sear. All right, so our Choco Drizzle did instantly die right there, but again, we have the feather, right? And we have Choco Drizzle. We have Captain Caviar as a secondary damage dealer. Another thing that I had a problem with from the last comp is that if in case your Choco Drizzle did die, then you are just out of damage dealers. However, in this comp, you have 2 main damage dealer and then I would say sub damage dealer with Rebel. So it works out pretty darn well. Again, look at the damage coming out from Captain Caviar. This guy's doing 6 million damage casually. Like, he is just insane. Especially, again, if you haven't built already from previous, comms and stuff that we have had, then he's just going to be amazing for you guys. Alright guys, so let's verse this one. I actually have not versed a comp like this. We have a Star Coral, and it does look like they have Monocle and Paper Charm. So let's see how we do against this one. So this is like a version where if you don't have like Choco Drizzle and Camellia, you can kind of use something like this. Right there, dang, look at Captain Caviar almost just destroying our entire team, but our feather pops for Captain Caviar, and then we're able to just destroy the back line. So something like that is going to be the place where like having the extra damage resist is going to make a difference, because or damage resist bypass, because they're gonna have a lot of damage resist. If you're able to have enough damage resist bypass, and you're able to shred through that, and then you're able to destroy the enemies. If you don't have enough, sometimes you might lack a little bit of damage, so keep those little things in mind. And there you guys go. Casually again, Captain Caviar just doing 7 million damage. He is absolutely insane. Alright guys, so that is pretty much what I have. Again, it's a very simple change of Captain Caviar, but he is really, really strong. And then again, the change from the watch to the whistle, just because it is a one-shot variation. So skill rotation is not going to be the main priority. It's just how much damage can you do right away, and can you kill the enemies off right away. So hopefully you guys can use this comp. Hopefully you have Choco Drizzle by now. If you guys have been constantly grinding and stuff, you should have been able to get at least one copy. Again, replacement for Camellia is going to be burnt cheese if you guys don't have Camellia, and use that as well. So hopefully you guys find this video helpful, and good luck with the climb for the last 4 days and 14 hours left of the time of this recording. Thanks for watching.